Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Caitlin and I am a crochet artist and a handmade candle artist, and I do events and markets and I sell my things online, and I also take any custom order no matter how big or small, so that is who I am if you are new. So for this video this is going to be part 2 of crocheting clothes I want to buy to save money and just for fun. So today we are going to be crocheting this top here, and I really like this, and I've always liked this kind of top, and I've never owned this kind of top, and it is getting to summer and it is getting really hot out now, so we are going to attempt to do this. And I do have 2 balls of this for it, but I don't know if that's going to be enough. I hope it is, but I don't know. And I'm also struggling on how to think about how to do the cups, because they're sort of circle but they're also sort of triangle, and then they crunch together in the middle, and I don't know whether to make a triangle or try and make a circle. I don't know yet. So this is going to be a really fun process, and if you enjoy it, please hit the subscribe button because it helps me a lot and it's free. And yeah, carry on watching. So yeah, let's get into crocheting and figuring out how we're going to start this. We have actually made the line of it and the length going all the way around. We're going to do it like a block because that's the only one I could find that's even similar to it online. I'm not following a tutorial, I just needed to see how to make the shape in the middle, because it's like a mix of twist and like ruptured. It's not a, or like crumpled, it's not a twist, and it's not a full like crumple one, like straight one, so it's a mix of both we're doing. So I'm now going to freehand it from here though, but yeah, I've just made the length of it, and I have marked where I want to make increases and where the dead center is. The increases are for it to come upwards, not outwards, so I'm really hoping that the increases make it go up and not out. But if they start to make it go out, then I will stop. Might not do the increases, we'll just have to see how it goes. But we have done this, and we are going to start with a square and then make it crumpled after, and just, yeah, see what it looks like when we make the top section. But that's how we're going to do it. this is what we managed to get done. And this doesn't look like a lot, but I'll show you the back in a second. So where this stitch marker is, this is the middle, so that's where we'll be scrunching it, and it will look something like this, but much better, a much better version of that, I promise. And as for the back, this is what we are working with. This is what I mean by the lace. I added a really small lace and then a little tail so we could tie it into a bow above where it's gonna join around. So now all I'm gonna do is just single crochet all the way around until, and then at the front we're gonna flare it out. So if I turn it back around, we're gonna flare it out, and then yeah, that's how I'm gonna make it. So there's gonna be a little not lace, but like a little adjustable bit at the top, and then going down it will have the wraparound. And I honestly think the top, so if I set the image here again, I think the back, the bust area is like doesn't have anything on the back, or like it's a bit lower, like the back is a little bit lower, so it will be nice to have the adjustable bit instead of just either a gap or just the plain back, and then I can ensure that this fits, because I do not have the time to be frogging 3 balls of wool almost. So yeah, hopefully this works out perfectly, and not perfectly, but you know, hopefully this works out how what we're aiming for turns into what we're aiming for. But yeah, so let's carry on the bottom, and we should be able to finish it today, hopefully. I'm hoping, because it's only 3 now, so I bet it will take another maybe 2 hours at a push if I don't get the size right. But yeah, other than that, we're just going to crochet and see how much further we can get on it, and hopefully we'll be able to finish. This is what we've got done so far. We've done the ruched look, we've done the scrunchy part, and we are starting the flaring out part. And then if we turn it around, we can look at the back, and we have the bow, we have some ends to tying, so ignore that. But yeah, we've got the adjustable part, the lace and the bow, and yeah, so that's where we are at on it, and I think it's looking really cute so far, really nice. What I might do is, on these parts, I might add at the end a row of ruffled effect. So if you crochet, if you know how to do the like tentacles on like octopuses and stuff, I might just do a single crochet row like that and then attach it to the sides, just so it looks more like the top is supposed to look, and more like basically just exactly what I'm trying to go for. So exactly that style, because that is the aim of this series, is to get your projects, or like my projects, to look exactly like what we would have bought otherwise. So yeah, basically, yeah, that's what it's looking like so far. done. I couldn't finish it yesterday because I felt really sick with some health stuff, but it's fine because I'm slowly recovering now, and yeah, I'm very excited to show you this. And here it is. I made it as close as I could with the ruffles as possible. Try it on, and because I have a bigger bust, I made it smaller because already, so the bust area takes up about just over like a quarter, so I had to do a little bit short for the stomach, and it's perfect for how long I wanted it. It's got the ruffle effect, which I wasn't sure I'd be able to do, but I've done it. And obviously once it's washed it will fall so much better. And then yeah, so all that's left now to do is the straps. So we are just going to do the straps, and then as always we will try it on and see what the finished product looks like. Yeah, so just crochet the straps with me and finish the top with me. Completely done, and I can now show you guys it. It's looking so good. I'm so excited to show you guys, and then I will I'll show you first and then I'll explain about the straps, etc. So this is the top. And the straps do look really small, so it didn't necessarily need the straps, but I did want to try and replicate the top as close as possible. And then the bottom parts here, I did because as you can see in the photo that I'll put up at the end of the video, you can see that there was two little bits hanging off the bottom of it, which I have added here at the just hanging off the bottom, so it's as close as possible. But yeah, it does flow really nicely on, and I honestly, it just looks so perfect on. But I did the straps just again so we could replicate what we were going for. So that's the front, and then this is the back. I was so worried that when it was on as well, the lace back wasn't going to look right, but it does. It looks so good on. Again, I'll insert pictures at the end, so make sure you stay till the very end or fast forward to the end if you want to see that. But yeah, it looks really good. So straps, caught my hair in it then. Straps, I said about doing 20 to begin with and seeing what it was like on, but I ended up doing 20, just didn't look like enough, so I ended up doing 50, and then I ran out of yarn on the second strap, so I did the 50 chains for the first strap, ran out and then attached that, then tried to do 50 on the second strap, and I ran out at 40, so I didn't have enough yarn to do 10 more chains and attach it. So I had to undo the first strap and then deduct 10 and then reattach it and then do 40 chains for the second strap. So we did that, and once we did that, I tried it on, was so worried that it was going to be too tight on the straps. However, when I tried it on, the straps are perfect. Yeah, 40 stitches was perfect for me. 50 would have been likely too big because it would have kept falling down, and 30 I reckon would have probably been too tight, or even like slightly a bit tighter. But I also have a question before ending this video, and if you guys have made it this far, then there's no harm in commenting and maybe hitting the subscribe button because both are free. But for you guys that crochet, do you want written patterns? Because I've been thinking about adding written patterns to my store, and also like written patterns of everything I've made in this series so far and everything I go on to make in the future, because there will be more episodes of this. Would you guys like a written pattern as well as the physical item? Because I will keep the physical items listed, because I need all the support I can get to hopefully move into our dream house one day, so I can have my own office instead of working in my bedroom. But yeah, if you guys would like a written pattern so you could make these as well, then please let me know, and I will get onto writing patterns and listing them. And I will obviously keep the physical items up for those of you that don't crochet as well. But just so you're aware, I work in simple stitches, so nothing will be too complicated. So the last thing I made looked a bit more complex than this, but that was literally only treble crochet and a couple single crochets, and then this one is fully crochet, fully single crochet. So yeah, if you guys would like a written pattern or more written patterns, I am working on putting sets out with written patterns in, like crochet yourself kits. I am working on putting them out. But if you guys wanted the written patterns for the clothes that I make in this series, then let me know and I will start listing them for you as well. And yeah, I think that is everything. So if you've made it this far, please hit the subscribe button. Ignore the hair, because I know the hair has been so fluffy in this last segment. The sun has just made it so fluffy. But yeah, I hope that you enjoyed this video. I will leave pictures of what it looks like on the front and back, with a picture of what we're trying to replicate at the end, just so you guys can see if we succeeded or failed, and you can comment below if you think we succeeded or failed as well. But saying all that, I hope you guys have a great rest of your morning, midday, evening, night, whatever time it is for you when you are watching this video. And as always, thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. Bye.